One of the most popular courses that we run at the moment is our door entry and access control course. Now this is covered over 2 days, and it starts with first looking at an audio only door entry intercom system. People say, why are you still teaching on audio only systems? And the reason for that is because there's so many of those systems installed out in the UK that people need to understand how you would need to maybe either replace a call station, replace a handset, fault finding, power supply. That's why we still start with the very basics of an audio only system. Then what we do, we move on to a 2-wire audio and video door entry system. Now this can be upgrading from an audio system but utilizing the existing cable, and both of them we look at integrating with a electronic strike lock. Then what we do, we move on to what's called the GSM intercom system. Let's say you can't run any cabling, so the GSM system can ring either a mobile phone or a landline. People can open either a gate, a door remotely. Then we look at what's a standalone access control system, so where you've only just got a fob or a card, and both of them are used for programming, so there's no other PC actually required after installation time. Then we start looking at what the Paxton Switch 2 system, and then moving on to your fully fledged access control systems. Now we don't just stick with one brand, we look at a number of different brands. So we've got Paxton, then we've got ZKTeco, and then we've also got CDVI. Now, the reason why we start with the Paxton is because that's what most people in the UK know. They've heard of Paxton or they've installed Paxton. So we start off with the Paxton Net 2 system. Then we move on to your ZKTeco and CDVI. Now, the difference with those two brands, as opposed to Paxton, is you can do 2 doors, read in, read out, whereas Paxton, you can only do 1 door, read in, read out. We look at installing mag locks with strike locks, emergency brake glass, push to exits, and again, course is hands-on. So as you can see in some of the videos, you're actually wiring the products with the mag locks, with the brake glasses. On some of the manufacturer training courses, you don't actually wire the locks to their access control system. They're only teaching you about the software with their ACU, which is the access control unit. We're teaching everything. So we're teaching how to wire from the brake glass to the lock, from the push to exit back to the system. Everything's integrated, and then you're working with the software. So how you would program users, get the relevant times, what access levels you want to give them, find out reports, fault finding. So this is covered over 2 days. So if you want more information, either drop us a DM or send us an email to info@learncctv.co.uk.